I recently reviewed something, and it's
What?
with Shauna, the Arendal 1723 towers. Let's see. Oh my goodness. Here it is. Here it is right here. Oh, there's you next to it. Hold on a second. Present, share, do. There it is.
That thumbnail, though.
Look at those. Look at those. Four eighths. Right?
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
So you reviewed one with 4 5.25, right?
Yeah.
That's like a baby compared to these things.
Yeah.
So these are passive, right?
Yeah.
They're already 100 and something pounds, right? Somebody was saying, "Oh, wimpy reviewers like can't even lift." I can lift 100 pounds. Give me a barbell. That's no problem. I can do that all day. It's just that these are so awkward when you're carrying the box. You know what I mean? Where's the weight? Where's the center? It's the awkwardness of it. And then try and move it on this. I have like a soft.
That thing was almost as tall as Joe. Like there's also that.
So it was just awkward to move, right? And there's nowhere to hold. You're like, what are you going to put your finger like right into the tweeter? There's no handle. Anyway, these were, they claim I think 35 hertz, somewhere around there. But when you look at them, like my expectation was to have 20 hertz. I don't know. Wouldn't you kind of expect that just by looking at them?
Bing and bass and all that kind of stuff. Yeah.
Just looking at them, I'm like, dude, these are gonna be crazy. I mean, they sound good for the most part, other than the bass. And people are like, oh, what's wrong? 35 is good. What do you think? 35? Is 35 good?
I mean, Aaron? I know what you're saying. When you look at it, you expect it's going to go a lot lower, so it messes with you.
Yeah,
right.
I think that's what we were saying. We're like, our expectation was super high. Just looking at it and moving it, you're like, dude, these are gonna be crazy.
Yeah. And
it's not that they're bad. I don't think anybody would be like, oh, the bass is straight garbage on these. No, I'm not saying that. It's just
doesn't get as low as it looks like it would.
Not straight garbage, like sideways garbage.
No, not garbage at all.
Not garbage.
I know.
I think the problem is the THX spec. They want that THX certification.
Yeah.
And we talked about what is it? I don't know what THX means.
Nobody
But it seems to me that everyone that says THX on the speaker doesn't have a lot of bass.
Yeah.
It seems like that.
No, I agree. Nobody really knows because everybody has to sign NDAs.
Yeah. And my argument is this, and Andrew Jones is the one who told me this. He tuned his speakers kind of low. I think it was a UB5. And he said, I don't always want to listen to my speakers loud, but I always want to hear bass. Yeah. And I agree with that. I always want to hear the bass, regardless of how low I'm playing it. So I think your Kef is kind of like the opposite of that. Like they chose deep bass extension and they sacrificed the loudness, right? That's the direction they went. And that's more my style, right? I like that concept. Would you think that maybe you'd like this one a little bit better where it plays louder?
I don't know. I mean, so I like the Kef because you don't have to have a subwoofer. I mean, it makes life super easy because that to me is a speaker that is probably going to be designed and marketed for people that are trying to have simple setups but sound really good. And that's what it does. It's simple. You don't have to have a subwoofer separately for it.
Yeah, and they did send me subs with them. Do you have one of the big subs?
Dude, I've got one of the small big subs. It's a 1961. They sent the two of those, and those things are big enough as is.
Oh, I have two of the
Speed Woofer 12 though. That's a big subwoofer. It's like trying to pick it up. It's like doing like this.
It's huge.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So you've seen it over here. The other one, the 1723, I have the one with a dual 12s in it.
Yeah.
I haven't opened. Well, have I opened it? No.
Yeah, you opened it.
I have. I took them out of the boxes. They're big, dude. Those are big. Those are bigger than the RSL.
Yeah, kind of like what you were saying about people saying, well, not that big, but it's one thing to see the weight or the size of a subwoofer. It's another thing to try to have to get it out of the box, to carry it around by yourself. It's like I work out pretty consistently. I'm not weak. And those subwoofers are a pain in the butt to move around. Got nothing so far has beat the Monolith 13 though. That thing, I wished I remember I took it out when I got it out of the box. I actually took the driver out just to make it easier to move around because it was just me. Nobody else was there to help me carry it around.
Oh,
Yeah, this one is close though. I'm telling you, these 1723s are close in because it's the HDF thing again. It's the whole HDF, right?
Yeah.
So you got two, and this is worse. It has two 12s in there, right? So you can imagine weight wise. Anyway, I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying that I think that their route is let me sell you the subs. I don't need the towers to go down to 20 hertz. We have subs for that.
Yeah.
And I've of course the combination I think is going to sound pretty awesome. Yeah, I'm excited to hear all of it together.
Make sure to join us every Monday for our live stream at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 p.m. Eastern at youtube.com/Daily HiFi.